Hey boys, welcome back to some more Sam Walker 2021 career mode. It's going to be round 3 of the season, and we're taking on the Penrith Panthers, who are flying high on the game at their home stadium. So it's going to be a tough one. We're one from 2. Got a win first round, lost last round. I think it's been the consistency hasn't been there, so I can't remember. I'm pretty sure we lost last game, round 1. Regardless, we won 1, lost 1. I mean, we got a good team. We got a very good team. Having a look at this Penrith lineup, a couple of different ones in the back line. Forward pack, obviously very strong. Good halves pairing. It's gonna be a good contest. Hopefully we can come out of the gates firing here. Control the ship. You know, it's wet weather footy, so kicking game is going to be mighty important. That's going to be key to success. Even though, let's be real, doesn't really affect the gameplay too much. It is the one thing I am surprised they sort of got rid of, was the wet weather footy aspect, so to speak. So I mean, if you played Rugby League Live 3, you would know that in wet weather football, you drop the ball a lot. Like it wasn't so much just knock-ons, but if you try to throw an offload, like it would be a massive chance for a knock-on. In this game, I don't think there's any impact of the wet weather. Now I'm surprised they changed it. Now I'm not gonna lie, it was rather frustrating in the wet weather games on Rugby League Live 3 when you would offload it and they would drop it every single time. It was right here, nice little bit of play back up the middle. Oh, we got the ankle tap. I was in two minds. I was gonna pass it, I was gonna kick it, and then the ankle tap just squandered it. We probably should have just sort of straightened up and then passed it to our left. The center on the outside probably would have raced away and scored, but a little bit of muck up there as we throw another silly offload there. Forward pass ensues, and we squander a good opportunity as we try to put an early tackle kick here. Unfortunately, we didn't have any momentum. Our player was just standing still, which sort of screwed up our kick a little bit. But still, you know, not a bad option. Like I said, the kicking game is important, and the Panthers, I don't really know why it was a knock on. It was a bit of a loose pass, but it looked like it went backwards. So I maybe a rough call against them, but I mean that's sort of the benefit of the slightly early kick, and just trying to force them in there, you know, deep inside their own zone and put the pressure on that way. Who is this? It's gonna be a try. It looks like maybe Angus Crichton. Victor Radley. Nice little, just an inside ball back to the hard running forward, and he's just going to power his way over. That was a beautiful. Well, I mean, it wasn't that beautiful, but nice play in the conditions. You know, a little change of direction, catching a few tired forwards off, and they made contact, but Radley is too strong, able to get through the tackle. I'm pretty sure it was Radley anyway. I didn't really look at our team too thoroughly, but it was definitely the lock. So I would imagine it would have been. So yeah, we're taking control nicely of this contest. Is what has happened there. What has happened there? Josh Morris scores. How did he get the footy? So he passes it, we pass it, it comes off the back of one of the Panthers boys, and I mean, watching it live, I couldn't even really tell what happened, but it looks slick. Slowing it down probably looks a little bit strange, but yeah, we scored. That should be another try assist. We should have 2 try assists for the game now, which looking very sharp with ball in hand as James Tedesco again, always a threat around the middle of the ruck, especially in slippery conditions. You know, a player that has good footwork and balance against some forwards that maybe don't. As who is this? He's gonna put in the chip, another chip. He's gonna score the try. Oh my God, Angus Crichton. Oh, that's a bit of a freak solo effort. Now that was one of those times where, you know, I don't know why it happens, but your player just doesn't really exist, so to speak. Like you call for the footy, but they don't pass it to you. So I was just spamming the chip and chase. I was getting him to put the kicks in, and it worked out. it worked out nicely. So we're going to take a 16-0 lead approaching the halftime break as now we throw the show and go. Cop the high tackle as well. I think it was Nathan Cleary putting on the high shot. So yeah, a little animosity there from the Penrith half. He hasn't really got into the game at all, and we've just been dominating. So as a nice little field goal to top off the first half. Was it necessary? Probably not. You know, it only puts us at 17 points to zip, but you know, if they get a try and they miss the kick, then it could prove helpful. As I mean, look at the stats: 78% possession. Not many errors as well, which is nice to see for once. In the dry weather footy, we come up with errors galore, but apparently the wet weather we played a little bit smarter, and it's paid off as Dylan Edwards makes a break. The first real crack for Penrith in this whole game. I can't really remember them having any good attacking footy in that first half. We just controlled possession nicely as the bat down come up with a massive tackle on Edwards. He offloads it, and Jerome Luai also can't score. That was scramble. That was try-saving efforts at its finest right there. I don't know how they didn't score twice. I mean, we came up with an absolute try saver, and then I think it must have been Tedesco potentially out the back there, stopping Luai before he could sneak over. So, you know, attack is looking pretty good, and defensively, we're not letting it slip either as we go for a little kick again. I was just, you know, trying to put it into the corner. They're always tough to do, those little kicks. Yeah, it's one in a potential new rugby league game. I'd love for the punt kicks in general. Like, I'd love to be able to just, a way to sort of change your trajectory, you know, either, you know, kicking it more loopy or kicking it more of like a stab sort of AFL punt style kick. You know, I'd love a little bit more options in the kicking game for sure, but you know, that's a way off. Who knows? There's definitely been rumors about another rugby league game, and I'm sure we'll get a new one at some point. It's disappointing. It's taking so long, but it'll happen. It'll happen as we're pretty much done and dusted for the game here as we throw the pass. Oh, I don't know why they did. I don't know why it wasn't a try, but the ref has pulled it back. They get the scrum feed, and Dylan Edwards off the scrum is going to score. So I mean, we'll take the blame for that one. I don't really know why I passed it. I think it was just the last minute of the game. We were already home and hosed. I was, just trying a little bit of fancy stuff on one of the last plays of the game. It was a little bit silly. And Penrith, we could have kept them to zip, and that would have been a nice little win for us. But still, a very commanding victory. 17-6 is going to be the end score, and great win against the high flyers of the comp so far. So hopefully, you guys are enjoying this series. Make sure to like and comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one.